There's more than one resurrection in the Bible. In the course of my posts, people have been discussing about the final resurrection, and that's when the rapture is going to take place. But they misunderstand the resurrections. Let me show you a case in point in John chapter 4, verse 28. It says, "Marvel not at this, for the hour is coming, in the which all that are in the graves shall hear his voice, and shall come forth. They that have done good unto the resurrection of life," that's getting ready to happen. "They that have done evil unto the resurrection of the damnation." That's going to be separated by about 3,000 years. And I'm going to share why. When Jesus died on the cross and he told the thief, "Today you will be with me in paradise," he wasn't going up, he was going down. Because Abraham's bosom was paradise. Hell was over here. It's a compartment that are joined. You could see across a gulf that was fixed. The rich man and Lazarus, you saw that in parable. When Jesus rose from the dead, every Old Testament saint that abided by the dispensation that they lived in the Old Testament, they went to heaven. That's the resurrection unto life. The others are still there, and they're going to be there until after the millennial reign of Christ, which is 1,000 years after the 1,007 years after the rapture. Then they're going to be brought up to the great white throne. They're going to be found guilty, and they're going to be cast into the lake of fire for all eternity. And then you have the resurrection of the martyrs right before the end of the tribulation, who are guests at the wedding. And then the two witnesses, they're beheaded, and their heads come back to the body, and they go up to heaven right before the end of the tribulation. So there's more than one resurrection. So it's important for people to understand the Bible, and unless you have a handle on your dispensations, which I'm teaching on my YouTube channel because it's broader and longer, then you're kind of stuck in all of your eschatology. So think about that, talk about it, and let me know.